In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a medieval blacksmith in Minecraft. Now if you guys are new to the channel at all, we're here to help you build bigger and better, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Anyway guys, let's jump into the tutorial and get this thing done. So here we are on my flat tutorial world, and here is the blacksmith. I'm of course building this one in default and also with no shaders so that you guys can see everything really nice and clearly. It's a nice and simple blacksmith. What we've got is the kind of like main area inside here. So I haven't put anything in this one this time around. We've got two different doors. So if you wanted to split it up and put in a separation around here, then you can do, or however you want to do it. Second floor, whatever you guys want. On the kind of outside is where we've actually got the smithing area, where we've got the actual kind of like furnace kind of area there. Got an anvil, we've got a way to quench it, we've got a nice little system here to, put the air in the thing. I've forgotten the word, but you guys will know that. Right, in terms of the materials, we're going to get some base materials going first. We're going to need some cobblestone. We're going to need one of these creaking heart blocks, pale oak wood, tough bricks, sandstone wall, spruce door, composter, mangrove door. Those are going to get us started with the kind of base layer for this one. Now, shape-wise, this one is kind of these two different rooms, so you could, of course, flip this on the other side. You can see that we've got this 3x3. If we're looking at it from these like gaps here, these little gaps in there with these two gaps, that's a 3x3 block, and then we've got this 2x2 block that's at the back. You could of course move this over to the side if you want the side door on this side, or change things up as well. It's totally up to you guys what you want to do. So what we're going to do first is if we just get some cobblestone. Now I built mine up by one block. It's up to you guys if you want to do that. This just adds a little bit more to the whole thing and just raises it up quite nicely. I think it looks quite good, so it's up to you guys if you wanted to continue that, but you could have it flat as well, whatever you guys want. What we're going to do is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will start us off with a creaking heart, and then we're going to leave 2 blocks and have another creaking heart. Then we're going to do the same again really, but it's going to be 3 blocks this time. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to put down a creaking heart. So this gives us 2 sections. We're going to do the same again. 1, 2, 3. And we get a creaking heart there like that. Now, if you guys want to, you could put pale oak wood underneath this. And if you did that, when you build it up on top, you'll get these to activate, turn on, go orange, I don't know, something like that. It's totally up to you guys if you want to do that. I kind of preferred it where we had these dark like this. I ended up having a couple of them lit up, however, up at the top here, and it kind of adds almost like some lights into this thing. So yeah, what we're going to do with the pale oak is we're just going to go up to make the whole thing really 3 high. So I know we've got this bottom bit, but these bits here are where we've got away from the floor. So we're building that one up. Right onto the side, because we're going to have that, it's actually going to have 5 sections going back. So 1, 2, 3, put a creaking heart, 1, 2, 3, creaking heart, 1, 2, 3, creaking heart, 1, 2, 3, creaking heart. I think we got another one. Let's have a look. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're counting the gaps and not the posts. So yeah, we've got 5 there. Then at the back, we've got 2 going across. So we go 1, 2, 3, creaking heart, 1, 2, 3, creaking heart. So we got these 2 gaps in here. Then on the inner part of this one, 1, 2, 3, creaking heart, 1, 2, 3, creaking heart. Now we're going to move out. So 1, 2, 3, creaking heart here, 1, 2, 3, creaking heart, 1, 2, 3, creaking heart, 1, 2. There we go. So that's what you end up getting for your kind of floor plan. Now there is an extra block that you can grab. What I ended up doing is I used tough with mine. Nearly threw away that door then. So I used tough to actually fill in this. So let's fill up this floor here. There we go. So that's what we end up getting if we build it like that. So what we're going to do now is build up with our pale oak wood. Just build up the pillars. Just get these all, an extra 2 on top of these creaking hearts here. There we go. That's all done that bit. At the front, we're going to have 2 mangrove doors. I just use those to kind of add in a bit of colour, really. It's totally up to you guys if you wanted to do it. We're going to have 2 composters on top. Now the other doors, I put them in on the side right here, and I used spruce doors because they're not the front door, they're the side door, so I didn't want it to be as fancy as the front door. We can then get rid of those 2 doors at least, which is quite nice, so we can get rid of those. Now we're going to do a sandstone walls. Now it's up to you guys, you don't have to do it with these walls if you don't want to. I just wanted mine to actually have a bit of a kind of not really yellow, but you know, kind of sandy, kind of yellowy kind of colour. But we're going to put those in the gaps of each of these. So get through all of these bits, just filling in those gaps. Now, actually, when we get to this side, that's a bit I forgot to say about, where we've got the 3, okay, you can add in your actual furnace thing. So I used this on the biggest part of it, the 3x3 box, and I had it on the side where the door isn't. You could, of course, have it on this side as well. You could switch these around. You could have both, you know, dual wheeled, well, no, whatever you guys want to do, really. But we're going to knock out these 2 cobblestone, and we're going to put in tough bricks instead. So we can build that up to that high. Have 1 coming forwards and then 2 going around like that. So that's going to give us the, you know, the base of this thing for the time being. But then we go, continue on with your sandstone walls anyway and get these finished up. There we go. So that is what you'll end up getting for this bit. So we're going to grab a couple more blocks. You're going to need to grab yourselves a stripped birch wood, also spruce planks. And I used waxed exposed copper grates for these. I think they looked really good for little windows. So up to you guys if you want to do the same thing, really. But yeah, so what we're going to do first is pale oak just on the front face of this one. We can build that up. We're going to have spruce planks in between each of these now, just to fill that part of it up there like that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to build up yet again. We're going to have another one of these going up. Going to have stripped birchwood going sideways on this. This is just kind of like a cleaned up version of what's down here, really. And I quite like the texture for walls. I think it works really well. But I also like the pushed in texture that you get on the bottom with the walls themselves. So hopefully one day we'll get wooden walls. I don't know, that sounds a bit strange because they're mostly in Minecraft anyway, stone, but we'll get that. Build another layer on top anyway with those as well. So you get this 2x2 here. Then what we're going to have is with our another pale oak built up on top of that. We're going to put a creaking heart on top now. And then finally put a pale oak on top of that. That will light up those creaking hearts. And with our waxed exposed copper grates, that's a mouthful, isn't it? We're going to put those on top there. Those are going to be some windows just to let in some natural light. I really like the look of these. I think they work really well with this build. And we're also going to have stripped birchwood going across these bits here as well, like that. So that really builds up this whole thing here, this whole face for this bit. Right, we're going to get onto the back section here now. So let's just run through the blocks that we're going to need for the back part here. So this little bit that sticks out right at the back. We're going to need dark oak slab, dark oak stairs, dark oak planks, spruce planks, pale oak wood, creaking heart. Didn't realise it spawns eggs. That's what it says on that. We're going to need pale oak fence gate, spruce trapdoor, dark oak fence gate, waxed exposed copper grate again, resin brick slab, resin brick stairs, and resin bricks. So that's what I ended up using for the roof on this one. It gives it a really nice orange kind of look. I quite like it actually, especially with the dark oak trim on it. So there we go. Right, so what we're going to do from here is we're going to start off with some spruce planks. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right in the middle of this. We're going to do the same on top as well, actually. Knock out the middle because we're going to actually have pale oak wood on here. So 2 of them going up, then a creaking heart. Then we're going to have 1 pale oak wood on top of that one. And then that grate that we had, I'm going to whack this all the way up here. So whack that up on top of that. And then finally have a spruce plank on top of that one. Right, we're going to figure out everything that we need to do here. I think we just need 2 spruce wood either side of this. But what I'll do is I'll grab myself the resin bricks and slabs and things like that first. So what we'll do is right on the side here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're not going to go to this one. I can't quite remember because that's the edge of this side. How many we go to? It doesn't look like we do anyway, so that's good. But we're going to have blocks on top of those, then stairs. Then we're going to have blocks, then stairs. Then we're going to have blocks, then stairs, like that. Now, what you can do if you like, and this is kind of a little bit of an optional kind of extra, really. If you want to switch up, get your resin brick walls. And instead of having the stairs on these, have your resin bricks walls like this, and you have your blocks on the inside. So that's the only downside to it. You have to put in blocks on the inside. This technically is smoother. It's just the only problem is that if you haven't got access to a debug stick, these all kind of look a little bit on the ugly side, but it will get a smoother angle rather than the stairs. Because you are technically going from this to this. It's just, you know, it's up to you guys. It's personal preference of what you want to do. I prefer the stairs, so I prefer blocks and stairs still. I don't know if that's like a classic Minecraft player thing before we had walls, and you know, I still remember when suddenly we were able to do this magical thing with with the stairs where we could rotate them. So you can actually do this. This was not a thing we could do, but there we go. We're going to build this on top anyway, get it right on top of that one, same as we did on the other side, because we are going to be, like I said, expanding that in a sec. So build that up as well. Have your stairs on top right here, stairs on top of this one as well, like that there. There we go. Now we're going to do with our dark oak planks, place one on top, have one going out. We're going to put like a dark oak plank trim on this one. So we're just going to do the same thing that we got going on here. So blocks, where you get your blocks, and then stairs on top of that. Don't worry about anything here. We're going to do the trim in a sec, but the little details, we're going to put upside down stairs on these blocks there. So we bring it down to there. Right underneath here, we're going to have an upside down dark oak stair, dark oak stair, dark oak stair. Then with our spruce trapdoor, we're just going to join those together where you get an upper spruce trapdoor, so it's on that bit there. Hopefully that makes sense. Didn't realise that then connects into this and stuff, but there we go. That's what we want to get for there. Let's get this trim done. Why not? While we're here. So with your pale oak fence, go up with 3 of these. And what we're going to do is going to have a dark oak fence gate going out to the sides. With your dark oak fence gate, we're going to have that on the side here, punch that through, that on the side there, punch that through. Same on the edges right here, so punch this through there and there. And then with your pale oak fence gate right at the top, put one in right there. We're going to have a spruce trapdoor underneath and a spruce trapdoor right here. It just adds this nice little frame onto the window, and I think it looks really good. It just kind of makes it a lot smaller, but yeah, this surprisingly lets in quite a lot more light than you think it is, especially these ones and the ones on the side as well. All helps it all out. Right here, we're going to have another block going out, and then we're going to have a dark oak slab on top of that one there. We've got 3 of these so far. You're going to make this 5, so go 4 and 5, then have a stair, then have dark oak slabs for the time being, just going out to that side there, like that. Now, we're not quite done. We're going to need ourselves some resin brick slabs and spruce trapdoors, and we're also going to need that dark oak stair as well. So what we're going to do on the side right here, we're going to have an upside down dark oak stair, dark oak stair. In between these, we're going to have spruce trapdoors. Have spruce trapdoors going on the side here, and that's also going to go around to here, and even to there as well. We're going to have an upside down stair. On the edge of this bit, just put in a slab, so put that in there. Same on this bit as well, put a slab right there, stair, stair, like that. We're going to have those spruce trapdoors here, spruce trapdoors there, like that. Resin brick slabs, now they're going to go on top of this. And then the last one, we're actually going to put in a dark oak stair on top of this one. So dark oak stair there, and then we get our resin slabs on top of that bit. Don't worry about these bits yet. We'll sort that out when we get to it. But that gives us a nice bit of detail on that kind of end piece, which is all good. Right, let's get on to the next bit now. Next up, we're going to need to grab ourselves a dark oak slab. You're going to need your dark oak stair, dark oak planks, resin brick slab, stair, and also resin brick block. You're going to need your spruce planks, pale oak wood, spruce trapdoor. Also grab yourselves a waxed exposed copper grate, composter, note block, pale oak fence gate. Grab yourselves all of those blocks. Tons of them in there. So what we're going to do is we are going to continue on basically this wall that we have. Well, not the wall, the... what's this thing called? One of these roof things, that's it. We're going to have blocks on the top of this right here. And when we go around here, we can have these stairs going around to there. Also with your slabs, we are actually going to have the slabs on top of this bit. And in fact, with your stairs, we might as well do this with your dark oak stairs. We're going to have upside down stair here, 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 and here. And we're going to have the spruce trapdoor going in between those, just like we did before. So keep it all really nice and consistent. On this corner, have a dark oak slab to join between those two. And we'll do the trim. Well, we can start the trim, I guess, now, can't we? So we can put the trim on this side. Now, this isn't the same on both sides. What actually happens with this roof, I'll talk you guys through, actually. I'll show you. You can see we've got a much bigger, kind of more gentler, not really gentler, steeper roof on this side. And then we got this other roof that comes in from the front part here to build another floor with these nice windows on the front. I really do like these windows. I think they look great, especially when we get them finished up. So yeah, we're going to be building just this bit right now. So we're just doing this inner part. So there we go, get that in there, put that there. You can do your stairs and the stair on top. Bring this around. Most of these will join in, but it'll be a slightly higher than our other one, of course, because it's steeper. So there we go, get that to there. Stairs on top of that. Block there, stair there. Stair underneath as well, like that. And there we go. We'll be already at the top of this little roof here. But there we go, that's what we get for that bit. We're going to continue until we get to this block. So we're going to go right to the middle here. Now this one is on the even, which I try not to build on, but these look right. So that's why I went with that. Makes the build not too big, but not too small either. So we're going to be onto this one is where we're going to go to. So let's continue up. So we're going to have another block going up. Another block there. Stair. Stair. And bring our resin across. Now this time it'll of course go across here. We'll start on that side in a sec as well. But these will then go across to this point here. So let's get that going then. So what we're going to do first is we're going to have that block on top of this one. And then on the outside part of this, we're going to have that block there. So with our upside down dark oak stair, we're going to have that there. We're going to have a dark oak stair here. Resin brick stair on the inside. So that then joins this bit together. Going to go with our blocks are going to go next here. Dark oak planks there. Resin bricks. So we're just building around this thing to make it interesting. So blocks there. Block there. Get your stairs on top. And you'll notice we're now at the same level as we were for the other bit. It's just that there was a lot less effort to get here. So stair there, like that. And there we go. Resin again. Resin brick stair. Block, block. We got our stairs on underneath this bit. With our dark oak slabs, we can now just connect those up. So have those dark oak slabs going across there. So that then completes that bit of the little wall there. I think we've got one more to go, haven't we? Yeah, we do. So let's continue that on once more now that we've got to this point, which is good. So stair there. Dark oak on top of that. Let's get these resin bricks going all the way to here. Dark oak planks. There we go. Resin brick stairs on top of this thing now. And we'll finish off the little trim underneath with an upside down stair. So you go all the way right to this point right here. So what we'll now do is with our pale oak wood, we're going to build that all the way up. So you can build that up to there. Going to build it up to the same point on the other side as well. Do it on this one. And this one. The middle part of this one is actually going to all be tough bricks going all the way up because this is the chimney. And in fact, what we'll end up doing is cutting out this bit right here. Okay, so you need to build it so that you know where everything is, but we also need to cut it out as well. So that's the only thing. We'll get that here. This looks a little bit odd at the minute. We'll finish up this part when we get to it, really. It's just we kind of needed to get the roof in place. Okay, so next what we're going to do is if we start at the top, let's get ourselves a couple more blocks around here. So we're going to need to just move things around a little bit. So we've got this stair up here. Behind this, we're going to put in 2 note blocks. This just adds in a nice bit of detail. We would do it on the other side if we didn't have the nice big furnace that gets used. We're going to have 2 composters underneath that one. Then we're going to have 2 waxed exposed copper grates. And then the rest are going to be spruce planks now. So we get spruce planks in here like this. Gives a nice wooden wall. So, you know, all the money went on this nice front facade, really, with this one. There we go, that's all good, actually. So on this side, we're just going to put in spruce planks. There we go, like that. So that will get us all sorted for that bit. Okay, what we're also going to do on this side, and we'll start to do it on the other side as well, is we're actually going to do the trim, and we're going to continue it on. So this is where these 2 roofs are quite interesting. So we continue the trim part of it on the outside as far as we can go. Now, you'll notice we'll hit into this, so I'm sure I'll put some blocks in there that we need to take out. But that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be getting to that point. And it's the same on the other side as well. You get the same bit going down here, but you still have another trim on the actual roof. So we're going to have a stair there, block, upside down dark oak stair, stair, block, upside down dark oak stair, stair, block, upside down dark oak stair, stair, block, upside down dark oak stair, and it's going to be somewhere around here, so I'm just going to block down to there. I know that we'll need to change that later, but we can now put in these bits of spruce as well, so it kind of lets us just cover up that whole thing there like that. Right, okay, so now with your spruce trapdoor, what we're going to do, and also your pale oak fence gate as well, the pale oak fence gate, put that onto your composters, punch those in. We're going to have spruce trapdoors underneath those, and then we're going to have spruce trapdoors, 4 of them going across here. So again, similar to what we did with the back one there with these ones, have some underneath that. We're going to leave 2 blocks in total. That includes this bit here. So 1, 2, go down to the next bit here, and we're going to just go across with a little bit of a beam with your spruce trapdoors going across there. This one's really simple for this side. Now this other side, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be mirroring the other side as well. So it's as if we had a block here and then a stair here. We'd then have a stair there, a block there. That means we're going to have an upside down stair. We're going to get the block, the stair, block, upside down stair, stair, block, upside down stair, stair, block, upside down stair, and stair, block, upside down stair. Just for the time being, we'll get to that point there because it will allow us to just fill in this gap here. There we go, with your spruce. Right, so we're going to finish up the chimney side of this one now, just so we get these 2 faces done, and I've also got the back bit done as well. Just kind of allows us to get, well, just makes it quite nice, doesn't it? So yeah, what we're going to do first is with our tough bricks, we're going to build it up to this level right here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Then the inner part is all going to be blocks here. So we go blocks up to this point, keep on going. And what we're going to do is where you get onto the top part of this, we're going to have tough brick stairs. So grab yourselves those. We're going to have stairs, and we're going to wrap these around here. Now it's up to you guys if you just want to leave it like this, or you can put campfires on top to you know, have a nice amount of smoke coming up. And then what I did is just to, you know, cover up those is just have some nice spruce trapdoors around it. It does kind of mean that those stairs are completely useless, but that's how my build is. So that's what I've ended up going with for this one. I've just realised actually, guys, we're 1 block too far, so knock that down by 1, and then put in your tough bricks just down 1 more from there. With your resin brick slab now, we're going to have a resin brick slab just on top of this one. We're then going to have a strip of them going across, get 1 on top of that, and then go forwards with 1 and have that going across there. You'll notice I put that one up to a full block. Do the same on that one as well on your build, and you'll get this going across to here. With some polished tough slab, and also polished tough stairs, and also polished tough wool, grab yourselves all of those ones. We're going to have a polished tough stair upside down right here, and right here. We're going to have slabs right here and here. Then in the corner, we're going to have a spruce trapdoor, and a spruce trapdoor here. This one, we're going to continue on like up 1, if that makes sense. So you get that spruce trapdoor underneath, then you get 2 going across here like that. With, we still need that wall actually, but with your oak fence and oak fence gate, also a chain, things like that. We're going to have a fence first. We're going to just build the oak fence going down right to here. We're going to have an oak fence gate going to connect into this. This just beams onto this bit a little bit more. This will continue on with another oak fence. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a chain going down. Chain going all the way down to here. What we'll do then is we're going to have a composter. We're going to have a spruce trapdoor on top of that composter, up to you guys which direction you want this thing to go in. And then with your spruce slab, we're going to have one of those right there. These are bellows. I forgot the word in the intro, but these are bellows. So there we go. We're going to have that there. So the idea being that, you know, you've got some stuff to pull on. You could even have something to pull on right here. But that will then lift this up. That'll squeeze that, and that'll blow air in. That's the idea anyway. So yeah, you're probably going to need one of those there. I'm going to put that one on mine. But there we go. That's what you get for this little bit there. With your polished tough wall now, we're going to build this up on the sides here and right here. What I ended up doing on mine is I had a block of coal, and the other one that I really like is black concrete powder, and also a campfire as well. We're going to need 2 of those. You don't have to do that with the campfires, but I like to put in like a block of coal and black concrete powder. I like the campfires purely because just the texture of these things, the whatever they're called, those look great. That's what I think. We are going to need a couple of tough brick stairs now. We're probably going to need some blocks as well to block this thing up. But what I ended up doing is I ended up having stairs right here. There we go, upside down stairs. Right in here. I'm going to just get rid of these. They're in the way for the time being. We're going to upside down stairs on the inside of this part here, like that. And then if you also cover this up with a couple of these. So I actually put in tough bricks on mine in here. Obviously you don't need to do that. But put in some polished tough slabs in here. Then the roof won't get damaged by this at least. That's the idea. But putting your campfires in there then. And that will then nearly finish that up because we're going to put polished tough slabs on top of this. So it's a little bit higher up this one. But is what it is. Right, so we're going to need an anvil now. So nice and expensive. We're going to need a spruce trapdoor. Also a water bucket. We're going to need 2 of those if you're doing this one in survival. Going to put the anvil right here. We're going to have the quench right in here. So we're going to put these on the side like this. So we just have it in the side here. We're building a nice little double. We're going to need a spruce plank. Put that on the floor. Put in your water buckets like that. And yeah, that's pretty much that side for it then. You've got this nice little side where you've got the whole system that you've got going on here, so you can then start to forge stuff, things and stuff. We're going to need our dark oak stair now, and also our spruce trapdoor. What we'll do is right here, we're going to we'll switch this one out to an upside down dark oak stair. Have our spruce trapdoors, so a little bit of trim. We'll do the same on the other side as well. Have those 2 right there like that. What we're also going to do is we're going to have the trapdoors right underneath this one, and that will continue on as if we're going across these sides. And I think that's it. I don't think we had any more going up here because that should be right there, I think, is what was going on with this thing. I'm just having a quick look. I'm pretty sure. Well, there is one underneath that layer, so I think, actually, I'm wrong. Yeah, we're going to have one right there. There we go, put in some trapdoors to finish that thing up. Also, guys, if you want to, you can, with these trapdoors, bring them down one more as well. I was playing around with this idea before. It's kind of up to you guys what you prefer the look of, the smaller one or the bigger one, the kind of thicker one. I'll leave it here. You guys can then have a look later on. So let's move on to the front of this one now, guys. Grab yourselves a resin brick slab, also your dark oak slab stair, and also your block of all of those ones, okay? So if we start off with our stairs, at least, where we've got the windows, where we've got these, waxed exposed copper grates, the long word there. Leave 2 of these, go to the next bit right here, and we're going to put in a stair with your dark oak stair. I'm going to have that on here, here, here. This one right here, we're going to knock that one out, put in a stair on this one. And we're also going to have a stair here and here. So this is where this whole thing wraps around, this kind of like covered area wraps around this bit. In between these, you'll have resin brick slabs on the lower. That includes on the corner as well. So then we knock out this one, having some slabs down there. You could wrap this around a lot more. It's just that this one ends on this bit here. So next, we're going to go down with a dark oak slab right here. But what we're going to do is, like on the edge, we're going to have a dark oak plank. We're going to have a dark oak stair underneath that. And then we're actually going to have an upside down dark oak stair on the inner part of this, okay? Yeah, why not make it really complicated? So we're going to actually have it like that and then have a slab. So it goes down like a stair, slab, slab, but we've got this little bit inside here. It makes it more interesting at least. On these ones, the inner parts, we're going to just have normal stairs here, but we are still going to have that upside down stair. Like that. So we can then continue this on to there. There we go, get that in there like that. And then we'll have this lower slab right there. Same goes on this one as well. What we're going to do is the same kind of thing actually. This one, because it's the end piece, we're going to have a stair and then a block. So that one's one lower than the other ones. So get that into there. But we'll still have that. Don't know why I went that far out, but oh well, upside down stair. And then you get your slab. What we're going to do on this corner, in fact, is we're going to knock that one out. We're going to have a slab here. We're going to go slab. And then we're going to go down and have a slab. So we're going diagonal from this bit. This one, same thing that we've been doing before. So down stair, slab, right here. There we go. Get to there eventually. There, upside down stair, and then a slab, upside down stair, and then we'll get a slab on the end of that one. I don't know what I'm doing here, but these are going to have blocks in them. So this side is a little bit different, just because we've got it more exposed, and it joins onto this longer wall. So we kind of, yeah, I've changed that one up a little bit there. With your resin brick slabs now, put these in here, join these together. It's just easier once we've got the frame in, we can just do this quite quickly, I find. So there we go, put that in there. Get these going across. Let me know what you think of the resin brick stuff as well. At first, I didn't like it until I started building with it, and then I'm like, actually, it's okay. As long as you've got strong colours with it, it works. But there we go, we're going to have that. Right, so for the actual posts, what I did is I used spruce hanging signs and also spruce fences. So I had them going this way, so we have these on the dark oaks. You could, of course, also use dark oak for this. I just didn't want it as dark. So yeah, for all the front ones, because this is the front of the blacksmith shop, we're going to have those there, and then we switch onto the sides. It's a shame we can't angle these ones. I know we can if you do other things with signs, but can't do it with this. So there we go. We're going to have the spruce fences going down like this. So it just makes it look like there's a little bit more support at the top of these. And I quite like these new signs. I think they're good. I know they haven't been that new for long, but well, they have been long. They have been around for a little while now. But for me, it still feels very fresh, having built for years with the other stuff. So there we go. That's what we get. Grab yourselves a dark oak trapdoor now. We're just going to put that on the resin bits. That's just going to add another bit of this trim. It gives us a bit of a dark oak trim that we've been continuing with this whole build, and just kind of finishes that off there as well. With your spruce trapdoors, we're going to have that on the inner part right here, just these ones that are on show, including on that corner, and also where we've got these ones that have dropped down, also put them in just behind that as well. I know it means we're kind of double stacking these, but it does just add in just a little bit going on in there. But you'll now see that little hook kind of part. You can see it where it's here, this really goes over. And then right in here, it still get a little bit of this kind of small archway kind of thing there. It just adds a little bit of interest to the build, really. And that's what we're trying to do. Make it a bit more interesting. Okay, so right at the top here, grab yourselves your pale oak wood, add one here, and then add one right here like that. We're going to need to grab ourselves, and I haven't even got it, a note block. There we go. Because what we're going to do right here is we're going to have 2 note blocks. On top of this, we're then going to need to grab ourselves our composter, put 2 of those on top of those note blocks. And then we've got the roof. So yeah, grab yourselves your resin bricks and also resin brick stairs. Your pale, that's not right, dark oak stairs as well. Going to need those. So what we'll do is on top of like this bit right here, we're going to have stairs going to there. Then we'll have a dark oak stair coming up from that. We're going to have an upside down dark oak stair on this one. Also going to need a dark oak slab, and that's going to go around to the corner. And then that'll do the same kind of thing we've been doing before on this one. I think we're doing upside down right here. I will double check that in a second though. Also going to have an upside down here, upside down here, upside down here. Get that going out to the side. Slab like that. Join these with our spruce trapdoors as well. So get these going across here with spruce trapdoors like that. So there we go. Get our stairs in. That will then go to there where we get a dark oak. So get those there. This is going to wrap around now. So we'll end up with a dark oak stair right here. Then we're going to have an upside down dark oak stair. We're going to have a dark oak stair on top of that. And then we'll continue these resin brick stairs. So we mostly, with this front part, go up with stairs each time. Like that. So I'll do the same on the other side. So we get that dark oak there. Resin, dark oak. Continue your resin around right here. And dark oak on the side there, like that. Let's get some upside downs in here as well. Because we haven't really been doing that, have we? We'll fill in the gaps that we've got with this later as well as we go. So then on top of this, I did something a little bit different, which is that we're going to have resin bricks on top of this. And as we go out, we're going to have dark oak stairs upside down, and then a dark oak stair on top, like this. So that's what I ended up doing with my one, to try and make it where it kind of has a bit of a slope, then goes up a bit more. Kind of gets this more of this kind of shape. So that's what we're going for. Dark oak stair as well on the side of that one there, like that. With your spruce trapdoors now, also put these on the note blocks. And we're going to grab ourselves that pale oak fence gate, which is over there. Plonk that onto where you've got the composters and punch that through. It gives it a little bit of this, lighter color, kind of a little bit of a highlight in there. So that's what we're going for on this bit. Also with our spruce trapdoors and spruce fences, we're going to just trim off these nice windows. So where we've got the, pale oak logs and also those creaking hearts. Yes, creaking heart block. I keep on want to call it creaking oak or something like that, or crying oak or something, I don't know. But yeah, we'll have those on there. So we're just going to put spruce fences on those bits. It just adds a bit of detail in. Get your spruce trapdoors on top of that window and also underneath those windows. And that just makes it look really cool, I think. Gives it a bit more depth as you're kind of walking on the roadside anyway. Right, let's continue up this roof now. Let's get this done. So we've got these blocks right here. That's, of course, going to continue on. But we're still going to have stairs on the sides. So we end up with, you know, your stair going up normally. I cannot place blocks for the life of me now. We're going to have those there, but behind this, of course, we'll have those blocks as well. So just blocks to the side. Then we'll go up with more stairs. I'm just continuing this bit on so we can kind of get to a good point with this. There you go, and then stairs at the top. So it will meet the top part of it, which is good. Right here, we're going to have stairs on top. So we actually do need to wrap these around to make it look good. So have those wrapping around, put those on top there. So that's what you end up getting. And then dark oak. And do what you can. You'll notice you can't do one on here. We can have them upside down on that bit there. So that's always good. So there we go. And the same on the side here. So there we go. Let's just get these resin stairs in here. You could, of course, wrap this around if you wanted more space on this bit. But I kind of like the way it looks like this. So there we go. That's what we get for there. Right, it's going to be easier for us to go on the inside now. Actually, what we'll do for this bit, then we're just going to knock out this and put in 2 tough blocks. And also put in some tough stairs as well. I'm even going to do the same thing on the other one as well. Why not? Let's get rid of that. Let's keep on running here. Grab this. Knock these out. Get these there. Wherever those are. There we go. Put those on there and put in your tough stairs there like that. Right, now we can go back onto the inside, which is what I was trying to do. With your spruce planks, we're just going to fill in the gaps now. You can, with your pale oak wood, actually go up to the top with this one. There we go. So go up to the top with this one here. Spruce planks go in to fill in the gaps there. You can also, of course, fill in the gap on the top there if you wanted to. Apparently you don't need to, but you can do that at least. Right, cool. So there can't be that many more details. Let me just get some blocks and we'll finish this thing up. Alright, so to finish this up, you're going to need an oak fence gate, spruce hanging sign, spruce trapdoor, spruce slab, cobblestone stairs, cobblestone, and also tough as well. There we go. Right, so what we're going to do is just on the front part of it, we're going to have cobblestone either side of this. Then with your spruce hanging sides, attach it to the side of these blocks right here. So we're going to have 2 of them stacked on top of each other. That gives us this nice wood effect. You can, of course, have it where you do something like this, you know, where you've got like bits hanging and angle it if you wanted to. But I quite like it where you've got this solid plank coming out of those. We're then going to have a spruce trapdoor. Then 2 spruce slabs over that. Then a spruce trapdoor. Then these 2 signs on the sides here like that. There we go. Love it. That looks great. Then what we're going to do is going to have cobblestone slabs down the bottom. Then cobblestone stair. Nothing on the corner. And we're just going to alternate that between these 2, and every pillar we end up getting a nice stair like that. It just trims it out. Feel free to add in mossy as well. You'll notice when we get to this door though, we can't really go around this. It kind of starts to interfere with stuff. So you can do that and you can have that there. But it just kind of gets annoying. So I just left mine out on that side. What I did do though, is we had cobblestone on this side, and we had the 2 hanging signs going up on the side there. It doesn't look as good as the front door, but the front door should look better. You know, that's the main bit of the entrance, like a, you know, deliveries, I don't know, whatever you want. But there we go, get the stairs in there. Stair there, slabs there, stair there, slabs there, stair there, stair there, slabs there, slabs, stair, stair, slabs. And finally, 2 stairs, slabs there. You get your stair on there, and 2 slabs in there. Now, one final bit where we had this a bit here, knock that out, put in an oak fence gate and punch it through. That completes the bellows. So I was looking at this going, something isn't working here, and I was like, oh yeah, this is the actual bit that's connecting this into these ones. So get that there. Then the only other thing to do really is I just used some tuff and went around most of this part of it here. So like this bit here, this is my path. I mean, it's totally up to you guys what you want to do with your path. You know, mess it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, we had like stuff like this. Have a couple extra blocks going out and in and stuff. But I continued a path going around the side all the way to the door. So there we go. Get that going to there if you want to. You do not have to do it though. It depends on what you're doing with this build and where it is in your world. and what fits with your city and all that kind of stuff. If you've got a city, if you've got a town, whatever it is. Maybe it's just a lone blacksmith building around there. And I did the same going around here as well, of course. So if we put in a couple blocks, have these going to here. Like this. And there we go. Let's get that to there and there. I left a couple of these grassy blocks as well, because I think it always looks a little bit better if you do that. But yeah, we go. Let's get that. That needs to have some stone on it, doesn't it? There we go. Get that something like that. Will do. I say that and then I'm like, nope, edit, must edit. There we go. We're just going to get that for the time being. So that's what I ended up doing with mine, with a couple extra blocks around. Final detail, which is an optional thing that you guys can do. Now, if you guys are on Java Edition, you can do /give your name debug_stick. What this will allow us to do is edit these walls. So on the side where we haven't got the furnace for everything, what we're going to do is right in this bit. So that's north, so that's where we need to go to. I'm going to knock that down to none on that side for north, and south to none on that one. That gives us a really big window. But what I want to do is I want to use the up property on these as well. So that gives us a central window, which is really quite nice, you know, small window for these going on there. Now I also had on mine these all knocked up into the up position. It just adds a bit more texture, I find, to the whole thing. So I just went around the entire build and did that. So we got a window there. The other window that I put on this one was right here. So yeah, we're going to do the same thing. So that one there, that one there. Do the ups as well, like that. Now, of course, what you can do, guys, is you can use your own sandstone stairs as well, and you can put this in. It just doesn't get perfectly centralized. You know, you're going to have something like that, and you're then going to need to use your normal sandstone blocks as well. So you end up with a slightly blockier build, but you can still get windows in there. Like I say, they're just slightly offset. This works really well if you want, you know, double windows in particular, or you know, you can have a window that's bigger like that, or just a very small slit type window as well. You know, it depends on what you guys want, because, you know, that works really well. That's like that one on its side. So it's up to you guys what you want to do with these. You know, double them up. Use your debug stick if you got it. Those kind of things. But yeah, I quite like these ones because they're perfectly center. And, you know, it's just a shame that we can only do that with the debug stick. But there we go. Or you can just have these as normal walls and kind of have most of this whole build blocked out. But like I say, guys, you know, there's so much light that's in this thing. They're actually pretty good from these ones up high and that one all the way back there anyway. And you can hang some stuff, put in floors, whatever you guys want to do. But that is it for this tutorial. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. If you really enjoy my content, please do check out my membership program so you can get early access to videos and, you know, polls, things like that. It's really quite good. Check out the perks. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.